Today we will be looking at multiplying and dividing by 7. So first of all, what's 1 times 7? 7. 2 times 7? 3 times 7? Good. 21. 4 times 7? Okay, what's the next one? 5 times 7? 6 times 7? 42. 7 times 7? 8 times 7? Good. That's a tricky one. So what are we on now? 9 times 7? Yeah, we did that yesterday. And of course 10 times 7 is... Right, good. So I think we can move on. It's better if I do this in presentation mode. So, like this. Okay, right. Guys, I will ask if you're not speaking, please mute yourself here because it's quite noisy in the background. Okay, so now, how do I, there we go. Okay, so let me just get my pen ready. Right. Let's see now. Number 1, 30 plus 12. 30 plus 12. Right, 42, yeah? You can see here, 2 plus 0 is 2, and 1 plus 3, if you're adding the tens, is 4. Okay, so it must be 42. Right, 15 plus 6, so count up 21. Count up from 15 6 times, yeah? 45 plus 8. Now, to make this easy, you can do 45 plus 20. What do you get? Well, 0 plus 5 is 5. 4 plus 2 is 6. But we're not adding 20, we're adding 18. So we have to take away 2, which gives us, good, 63. Okay, so these are all part of the 7 times table. Yeah, all these numbers. Do you see that? 42. How many times does 7 go into 42? Well, 5 times 7 is 35. So how many... so how many times does 7 go into 42? Good, 7 times 6, so 6 times. How many times does 7 go into 21? Good, 3 times. And how many times does 7 go into 63? 7 times 9, good. Okay, 5 times 9. This is recapping on your... Good, we did this yesterday. We'll continue with the 9 times table. What's 2 times 9? 18. Okay, 5 times 6, 30. 2 times 6, 12. Good. Quick recap. 35 plus what equals 42? Now, we discussed that here, didn't we? What? 7. Remember, we're doing the 7 times table. How many times does 7 go into 35? 5 times, yeah. 5 times 7 is 35. How many times does 7 go into 42? 6 times, yes. Okay, what's double 21? What's double 21? 42, right, yes. Yeah? Well, I asked how many times does 7 go into 42? First I asked, how many times does 7 go into 35? So 35 divided by 7. What does that make? 5. So 42 divided by 7. So here they're going to go through the answers. 42, 30 plus 12 is 42, 15 plus 6 is 21, 45 plus 18 is 63. They're all multiples of 7. They're all in the 7 times table. 5 times 9, 45. 2 times 9, 18. 5 times 6, 30. 2 times 6, 12. Okay. 35 plus 7 equals 42. Again, 35 is in the 7 times table. Of course, 7 is in the 7 times table. And 42 is. Double 21 is 42. Yeah, because 21 is in the 7 times table. How many times does 7 go into 21? How many times does 7 go into 21? 3 times. Okay. 3 times 7 equals 21. Right, now 42 is double 21, right? So it must be double this number. What's double 3? 6. Yeah, so 6 times 7 equals 42. Yeah, which makes sense if 3 times 7 equals 21. That is double that. Sorry, 42 is double 21 and 6 is double 3. Okay, let's move on. Complete this sentence. There are how many heptagons? How many sides does... Wait. How many sides does a heptagon have? Before we just... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. That's correct. Because I think this language comes from Latin, and hept means 7. Okay. Okay. So there are 4 heptagons, as you said. Each heptagon has, and sorry, we just said that 7. Of course, we're doing the 7 times table, so that makes sense. There are how many sides altogether? So what equation? 28, right? Because we do 4 times 7, and then we get our 28. Yeah. And if you want to check, you can count all the sides, but we won't do that. That will take forever. However, what equations go here? So we have to add a number 4 times. What number are we adding 4 times to? 7. Yeah. And then here, what could we write? Something times something. Yeah. Or that way. Good. So there we have 7 counters, 7 yellow counters, then another 7. What does that make? Here we've got 7. 14. Good. Now, how many? 21. Remember, 7 times table? 28. Okay. They've turned them all red. I'm not sure why, but let's see. Wait, we're just doing 4 times 7. Right. So that makes 28, as we said. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you count them all up, you get 28. Well, we did. Oh, I see. Yes, you can do it both ways. So this way is 4 times 7. Yeah, because you're grouping in 7s. And this way is 7 times 4. Yeah, because you've got 4 groups here. Okay, so 28 divided by 4 equals 7, and 28 divided by 7 equals 4. Yeah? Okay. 7. 7. I see we're doing a number bar. 7. So what number goes here? 28. There we go. If we add all these numbers, we get 28. And again, we see 7 times 4 equals 28. 4 times 7 equals 28. 28 divided by 4 equals 7. 28 divided by 7 equals 4. Yeah, because there's 4 of these 7s. Okay. Yeah, when you're dividing, it's the backwards version of multiplying. Okay, 7 times 2. Quick. 14. I don't know my 7 times table yet, but I have only learned up to my 5 times table. Okay, let's see where this goes. Don't worry, you can use those to help you. Watch. Okay, let's see what she suggests. Okay, this is the 5 times table because this is, here we have 2, so this is 2, and if we go along, we have 5. Let's see what she then suggests. Yeah, okay. So it's 2 times 5, yeah? 2 times 5, if you just look at this one in the blue rectangle. And that gives us what? 2 times 5? 10. Sorry about the 5 being in the way here. Let's screw that out. Put equals. Okay. Let's continue. 10, right? Oh. And then we have 2 times 2. Oh, I see what she's done. Okay. 4. Yeah. Exactly. 4 plus 10. Let's see then. It's 4, so 10 plus 4. Okay. So what she is suggesting is we can try this out with a different number. Let's say like a more difficult one because 7 times 2 is a bit easy. I think 7 times 6 is more difficult. Why is it drawing it there? Right, don't shout out the answer yet. Now we have 7 times 6. So first we have to do 6 times 2. 6 times 5, right? Okay, because here she's showing 7 times 2, and then we do the 2 times 5. And so instead of 7, we use the 5, first of all. Yeah, so we do 6. So we put a 5 here, times 6. What do we get for that one? We don't know this. 5 times 6. 30. Oh, good, you're raising your hand. That's actually helpful. We'll do it that way instead. Now, as pointed out here, you have 2 left over, so you need to know your 2 times table as well as your 5. So then we have to do 2 times 6. And what does that make? So 5 times 6 equals 30. 2 times 6 equals 12. Then we need to add these two numbers. So we need to do 30 plus 12. Yeah, 42, because you add the 2 to the 0, and then you add the 1 to the 3 here. Yeah, in the 1 column, 2 plus 0, and in the tens, 1 plus 3. So I can do 5 lots and 2 lots together. Yeah, so we first do the 5 times table and then the 2 times table to get our answer. Now they're doing 7 times 3. Let's have a look. So they've added another one. So this time it would be 3 times 5. Yeah, 3 times 5, because we're doing 3 times this time. And that makes 15. And here it would be 3 times 2, which gives us 6. And then we need to add the 6 to the 15. 15 plus 6 equals... so I can add 5 lots and 2 lots together. Right. Let me show you again. So this time we're doing 9 times, which means we need to do 9 times 5 first. And then we need to do 9 times 2. And then we need to add these two numbers to get 7 times 9, okay? Because 5 plus 2 equals 7. Right, first of all, what's 5 times 9? Then we have to add 45 plus 18. 63, yeah, that's a bit of a tricky one. Okay, but if you add the 8 to the 5, you get 13, which is our 3, plus 1. So then you need to add 1 plus 1 to 4, and you get 6. It's a bit of a tricky addition, but so our answer is 63, which is correct. We know that 7 times 9 is 63. That's why I say it's always quicker just to memorize the times table, but it's good to know the different methods to get the answer as well. Right, so here we have 7 times 6. So in other words, we're doing times 6 this time. So we need to do 6 times 5 plus 6 times 2. And then we need to add the two numbers that we get here. What's 6 times 5? 30. So what's 6 times 2? 12. Okay, so then, oops, we have to do 30 plus 12. What is 30 plus 12? 42. And that gives us our answer, 42, which is correct. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And going down, I presume will be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, there we go. So this is the 7 times 9. Now, if you wanted to spend ages doing 7 times 9, you could count each individual counter. Okay, but they are separating it now. So this is the 5 times table, isn't it? Because you have 5 counters times 9, which we did. And this is the 2 times table, these extra 2, yeah, to create our 7 times table. So 5 times 9 is 45. 2 times 9 is 18. You need to add them, and then you get your 63. Okay, now 7 times 9. So we just do 7 times 6, beg your pardon, just goes up to 6 this time. 5 times 6 equals 30. 2 times 6 equals 12, that's the yellow ones. 30 plus 12 equals 42, and we have our answer. Okay? So you could also have done 5 times 7 plus 1 times 7. Yeah, because it's 6, you could do 5 times 7 plus 1 times 7, like this. So 5 times 7 equals 35. Whoops. So, yeah, okay. And then plus 1 times 7, which would be 7. So 35 plus 7, which equals 42. Yeah, because some people find their 5 times table a lot easier. 42 divided by 7, saying it's 6. 42 divided by 7 is 6. Okay. I know that 35 divided by 7 is 5. So, yeah, we've already got the answer 6. But if you know that 35 divided by 7 is 5, you can assume that 42 divided by 7 is 6. Okay, so again, we're having a look at the times table, which is this way is going up to 7. And this way is going to 5. And what I predict they're going to do is they're going to add another row here. So, oh, yeah, that makes 35. And yes, so that must make 42 with the extra row of yellow counters. Okay, I know that 21 divided by 3 is 7. Okay, let's see now, because 21 is half of 42, isn't it? Let's see how they explain this one. So here we go. 3 times 7 equals 21. And then another 3 times 7 also equals 21. If you add these, you get 42. So you have to add these. In other words, getting 6. Yeah? So that means 6 times 7 is 42. It's just chunking, putting into chunks the times table. A computer mouse costs £7. Okay, that's the currency in Britain. They use pounds. A keyboard costs 6 times as much as a mouse. How much does a mouse and a keyboard cost in total? Right, so there's two parts to this. We've got to figure out what the keyboard costs, which is 6 times 7, and then we've got to add the computer mouse to that. So we've got to do 6 times 7. Now we know 5 times 7 is a bit easier. 5 times 7 equals 35, because now we see we're supposed to do 6 times 7, but I did 5 times 7, so now I need to do 35 plus 7. What does that give me? Doing a lot of 42s. You can use the one hand for 10s and the other one for 2s if you want. Okay, but then we have to add the price of the computer, so we have to do 42 plus 7 again, because this is the price of the computer mouse. Sorry, not the computer, that'd be a very cheap computer. Computer mouse, yeah. So what's 42 plus 7? How many different divisions can you write? Oh, I see. You can. So for example, you can do 7, 7. Do you have to write the answer as well? Maybe. Okay. Okay, so you could do, for example, 77 divided by 11 equals 7. Yeah, because we've got 3 7s and 2 1s. You can. Oh yeah. Let's see what else. You could do 7 divided by 1 equals 7. I don't think there's much else you can do. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. And then the last one. Use counters to make an array to show 3 times 5 and 3 times 2. How can you use these arrays to work out 3 times 7? So this will take you a while. So of course you've got to do 1, 2, 3 going that way. Yeah, I think. Or yeah, we could do it this way actually. Fine. Now this will take a while, so I don't know if I'll finish it in 1 minute. Let's see. And this way has to be 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sorry, my counters are not very good. I'm sure you'll be able to do better designs. But then for the next one, I'm going to use a different color because it's 2 times. Yeah, so then I've got to add here these 2. Okay, and that would be my 6, 7. Yeah. Oh, that's not a very straight line. Okay. So this is 7 times 3. Now, if you add up all the counters, you will get 3 times 7. But then you can break it down like this. 5 times 3 equals 15. And then you've got 2 times 3 equals 6. So then you have to do 15 plus 6 to get your answer, which is 21. But you knew that already because you know your 7 times table.